Atheist kills Muslims. A number of atheists are already condemning the murder of 3 Muslims by an atheist in North Carolina yesterday. And of course, before we even know whether religion had anything to do with the crime, plenty of people are already making predictable, stupid comments about it. First are the Muslims themselves, who are quick to portray themselves as victims of prejudice. And indeed, Muslims around the world are constantly being slaughtered and persecuted. By other Muslims, of course, but slaughtered and persecuted nevertheless. The Muslims were already convinced that they were the biggest victims of Charlie Hebdo. And this triple murder just proves in their mind that for some inexplicable reason, the whole world is against them. They want us to remember that one of the Muslims being killed was going to Syria to help the victims of ISIS. Their spin on this is to forget about the thousands of murderous Islamists in Syria and just remember the one Muslim aid worker. The Christians have their own take on this triple murder. They are eager to point out that atheists are evil and have no morals. They are delighted to finally have a case of some atheist somewhere killing someone for some reason. The very low rate of crime among atheists as a whole makes this a rare opportunity that they can exploit to confirm their prejudice. But the group of commentators that I worry about the most are the usual mainstream politically correct crowd who always speak up every time there is an Islamist attack somewhere and remind us, as President Obama did recently, that all religions have their sins and we shouldn't get on our high horse condemning Islam for the latest Islamist attack. These are people like Howard Dean, who won't even call the Islamists Muslims for fear of giving the impression that that particular religion has something to do with jihad and sectarian strife. When people like this aren't saying how all Muslims are different, they're telling us that all religions are the same. Well, now these people have a token atheist to hold up, and they can say, look, another religious viewpoint, another violent crime. We told you we're all the same. There's no difference from one religious opinion to another. You can be certain that you're going to hear this kind of equivocation, just as you can be certain that they won't publish cartoons of Muhammad. After all, that would be suicidal.